Clinton County, Wilmington, Ohio, 45177, America. So, going to touch some on a lot. That's exactly this. That's what this live is going to be about. The parental alienation industry, the bullshit alienation, the lie, the scam, the fraud. That lawyers, we have a few around here that use that garbage. I know Mr. Brett Ruddick tries to push that shit, and his confidant Christy Underwood tries to push that shit, and I'm sure there's more around here that attempt to push that garbage, and which that's exactly what it is. If you think that garbage is to benefit you or your family or your children, I invite you to go and take a look at the Singer case that is now. You know what? I was going to give you the damn case number, but a later date. It's Singer versus Romar at the Clinton County Common Pleas Clerk of Courts. After 3 years of her completely losing her children, no medical being unfit, no drugs, no alcohol. It was just simply the use of a pseudoscience that had these two young boys removed from her, and the trauma that it brought to herself, to her family, to the young boys' brothers. It was just incredibly overwhelming. And what did it accomplish? What did it get? It got a couple of lawyers fat wallets. That's what it got. Legal fees and court costs. So she got full custody back. I don't know when, but I think it was in the past week. She has now gotten full custody back of her children. And it just goes to show you that 9 out of 10 times this bullshit diagnosis is diagnosed by a fucking lawyer. And normally it's the abuser's lawyer that brings this garbage in, and a scumbag, a scumbag lawyer, because any lawyer that would use that shit is garbage. Bottom line, complete garbage. If you are a lawyer and you use the term parental alienation or the alienation, you are fucking garbage. You are scum. You are lower than catfish shit. Period. And I'm going to expose every damn one of you garbage peddling. Mark my words, it's going to happen. I tell everyone in this community, please tell me if you're going through a divorce and your lawyer mentions, oh, that sounds like parental alienation, please let me know, because I'm going to make them famous. I'm going to make them famous. Who created the concept of parental alienation? A guy by the name of Richard Gardner. Who was Richard Gardner? He was a quack, and it was his theory that a sexually abused child should remain with that abuser, and you teach the child that not every parent is good. What would happen to Richard Gardner? He would stab himself to death. Yeah, he would commit suicide by stabbing himself to death. So this is the guy that created the theory of parental alienation that some courts are being manipulated by, and lots of lawyers use. Because why? I'll tell you why. Because it adds months, if not years, to your custody battles. And then what happens then? Well, when you add years to custody battles, cha-ching, well, it adds money to those lawyers' pockets. And here's the fun part. When you go to these reunification camps that have no cures, it's just a bullshit camp that you spend $15,000 for. There's no graduating. There's nothing. There's continuing. You have to continue on. And here's the fun fact. Parental alienation is not approved by the APA, the AMA, or the World Health Organization. It's not an approved science. And when I say that's how these shitbags are manipulating courts, because the courts aren't being educated properly. You can't walk into a fucking courtroom and use a fake-ass science as means to remove a child from a family. There's criteria you have to meet. Did this mother meet any of the, I think, 5 or 6 criteria? Not a single one. Not a single one. So, what happens? They send you, well, you got to get continued treatment. Well, what happens? Well, you can't get continued treatment because when you go to find a doctor to hey, I need continued treatment for parental alienation syndrome. You can't bill for it. An insurance company is not going to pay a fucking doctor for something that is not approved science, right? No shit. And what happens is the parent, normally the mother, keeps going trying to find this doctor to treat her syndrome, and she keeps reporting back to the court, and then the opposition attorney said he's evading the court order. She's doing this, she's doing. No, you simply can't find a doctor to treat bullshit science. That's how it works. And that's how they add all the time and all the hearings and all the money, ladies and gentlemen. So, I would, if you know anyone going through a divorce, and the term parental alienation is whispered or mentioned, warn them. Most definitely warn them. And hey, warn the most of the time it's a narcissistic piece of shit, abusive father. 9 out of 10 times, that's they have to pound their chest and I'm the winner. And here's the fun. And you know what? The father in this one, in this particular case, wait a minute. The father of this particular case would go on to abuse again. I gotta go. Somebody's knocking on my door. Semper Fi and God bless.